All right, here is the joys of having a goat in the middle of winter. You gonna wash my clothes? Huh? You little booger? Oh, it's cold out here. It's about 20 degrees right now. Everybody's looks like they're a little bit cold, but not too awful bad. We're gonna take them on down this way. Come on. And they know where they're going. It's time for feeding, so that's what we're doing. Either way, I had to put the ones in this side for a little bit. And there is no heat lamp, but I'll just come back out and watch them and see if I need to put them in another side here soon, because this building's kind of messed up. But as you can see, this one goes all the way down through there. They ain't got really nothing to eat in there, but I'm gonna feed them. And I've been letting them out. As you can see, they're finding stuff to eat out here. Limbs, leaves, tree bark, whatever. They ain't having too big of an issue. The hay does keep them warm, but them going out and eating this other stuff keeps them warm too. So, but I'm going to apparently go down and get some pieces and fix this one back up a little bit here in just a few, so I get a freeze. But they have no heat lamps. Don't really need them. I ain't worried about burning down these little tiny shacks I built. Where are you going? Hey, this way. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Goofy. She done got lost. All right, mama. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and feed these and we'll go to the other goats. Meant to mention, as far as water, these ones don't need it. There's a spring down there that always runs, but these ones get to come out during the day. And as you saw, she already had a baby, but it's old enough. It's about 2 weeks old, well, 3 weeks old right now. And it's old enough to come out here on its own. But there's water in the ditch line. There's a spring in that section I showed you all over the hill. And this is the one I have the other ones in, which connects there. And then there's another fence running up to separate these two here in a minute. I just don't want to put them together so the mamas don't beat each other up, like I said in the last video. That's really about it. And we'll go up here to my dog here in a minute. And this ornery thing, her name is Shadow. Look, she ain't a brown noser, she's a snow noser. What are you doing, girl? What are you doing? You ready to be fed? Looks like your water's froze, ain't it, girl? Well, you gonna stare me down, ain't you? We'll get your food here in just a second, okay? I usually let her go in the evenings, which I'll probably do. Well, I might do it this evening. She got soaking wet yesterday and wouldn't go in her doghouse, so I had to tie her back up. But her water's pretty froze, so I have to knock that out of there. Get her some more water. Froze solid, ain't it, girl? Yes. What are you doing? But yeah, put her this little doghouse here. It ain't insulated, but she stays warm, don't you? You can't go inside. You know why? You burn up and want right back out the door, don't you? Yes. Hate leaving you tied up though, but I have to tie her up when the goats are out because she killed one of the other goats. So she got real excited. I'm going to train her some more this spring and see if I can get her to calm down. I can't lose another goat over it though. But train her some more, but anytime somebody comes up or something, she'll go, including me, she'll go and she'll attack a goat or anything she can find. If she can catch a cat, whatever, it don't matter, she will attack it. But yeah, that had to do with my dumb dad coming up here and feeding her every time. So he did not help with the training none because she was trained good. She would do good with these goats. Now she'll kill every possum she can find. I ain't trained her not to do that. But oh, here they come wanting more. But yeah, I'll let her go here in a little bit. I forgot to close the gate on these ones. Oops. You think we'll let you go? Can you be good? Yeah. Shadow. Shadow. Can you be good? Say yes. Okay, you ain't gonna talk to me today. Okay. All right, we'll go on to the other goats. Here's a little update. I'm going to run over to the other ones too that were born, but I got down to, I want to say at least 10 degrees. not last night, but the night before. And as you can see, they're doing good. The only place, I came out this morning, and this little girl right here was actually laying over there in the corner. I put a little more hay there for her, and actually got some hay, which was a plus. But she's just been laying in the corner, staying warm. Her mama, she'll lay down with her, and she looks all happy. She could be a little fatter, but she is a little one, ain't you? Yeah. But she'll start eating and drinking here in about another week. Let me move this thing out of the way. We see her a little bit better. It's kind of a mess in here still. The ground's froze. Except in here, it's still unthawed. But out there, as you can see, got ice in the ditch. It's up to about 34 today. So that ain't too bad. The snow's starting to melt off a little bit. Got a lot of poop in here. We'll clean this out as soon as it gets a little bit warmer. We got a 40-degree day coming up. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to clean this thing out a little bit. And you gotta keep it super clean. It is nice. And she's trying to get some milk. Okay, we're gonna go on to the other goats. All right, now we're over to the other babies that were born there a couple days ago. And as you can see, we're gonna put that video on too. We're just kind of doing repeats of everything apparently. But they're a little skittish. Just a little bit, mainly the one with the ears over there. You're real skittish, ain't you? Well, you getting better? Starting to like me, huh? But they're staying nice and warm. Went down, like I said, another one. It was pretty cold. 10 degrees, didn't have no issues. I come out and checked on them. I said they lay down with their mommy. You ain't got to have well insulated. As you can see, I have nice gaps here. Now when I first started this and they had their babies, there's a nice gap where it's rotting away. How awesome. I did foam it in here. Apparently somebody ate some of the foam out. That ain't good. But I had it all foamed, and all this was stuffed with hay the first year because I was worried they'd freeze, because all these people were sitting there saying, oh, they'll freeze, and they don't look like they do. They're pretty tough. They might shiver a little bit once it hits 30-some degrees, and they're like, oh, heck no. But it's kind of that temperature change with us. It gets so cold and you don't really shiver, even though it's supposed to warm you up. But, y'all get to pet them with me, don't you? Little ears. Got little horns yet. I feel little nubs sticking out. We're getting there now. Like I said, I don't dehorn these little buggers. They stay the same. That's got to be painful. But I don't want to find out either. And just sell them to rebreed or for pets, whatever somebody wants. But best thing about raising them is you get to see the little babies and pet them. And it kind of sucks whenever you wind up selling them if you get attached to them. But we try not to get attached. My daughter does. So I told her she'd keep one of them out of this. Not these two right here, but out of another litter. It was actually the first one, the Nigerian. And that's the first female we had from her. So I was like, we'll go ahead and keep her. She's getting friendly. But as you can see, I just got the bare necessities. I did close this in. And as you saw, the other one wasn't closed in, so they don't really need this. I'm thinking about pulling down this one wall here so I can just access in here. And like I said, I will keep that up there for all my hay, all the storage on the top. But that is pretty much about it. Going to do another video here in a few about if it's worth having these little fellers or not. All right, y'all have a good day.